Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. Everbank Field, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're off from Jacksonville. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, go. Here we go.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Second down now, 7 to go. ETN again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1 brings up 3rd and 8.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Hey, Lion. Great job. 11, Hackett. Go, let's go. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. Just gets the 1st and more. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Rip, 23. 11.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's ETN on first down. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, I'm gun.
Lawrence working from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Cut out left.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
And the Jaguars sending out the field goal unit. From the left hash, this is from 47. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. It was Andre Sisco who hauled him down there. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now it's Mahomes. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw Mahomes. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. ETN gets it on the draw. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey, run!
Throw reeled in by Thomas. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
11. Same break. Here we go.
Lawrence looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Hey, go! Same break.
First carry here for Braylon Allen. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Red on red. 30 left. Go. Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 11. Short pass brought in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. 30. Gets the 10. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Red 23.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. The scoreboard reads 14-3. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the 2nd quarter, it's Jaguar football. They start out with a 2nd and 3. And he got there to make the stop at the line of scrimmage. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
13 Luke. Luke.
Now it's Lawrence. He has the first over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. He gets 6 on that play. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That's Thomas. He's got it. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Works his way to the 35. And he gets this one down to the 27. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Up the middle, here goes Allen. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there, no gain. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
11 Agate. Here we go.
2nd and 10 now. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now Lawrence. Throw left side, complete. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it in the end zone and start their drive at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. It gives it Pacheco to start the drive. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Brought down by Reek Woolen. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Pistol now for Mahomes. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. The defenders are there to get him at the line. Brought down by Reek Woolen.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Running left with Pacheco. And we just saw this movie. They stopped him again at the line. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Chiefs likely looking at a punt. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it'll be Jaguars football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion!
Lawrence to throw it. Escapes the pocket. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Grant, 23! Take right open.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. He puts some air under a deep throw. He's got it deep downfield. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
got a man, it's Thomas. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
11. Think right.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Hauled in left side. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get some late points and the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars push their lead to 3. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, Mahomes. Has his man, it's Pacheco. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 24. Here's a loft deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. This taken from the 12. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Only a half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. Motioning left is their running back. First down throw, Lawrence. Hits him on the out route. And this one doesn't go far. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Lawrence in the pistol. Oh, he got way too much under that one. Too high, that's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. Back to throw it. He puts everything behind this one. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Chiefs are stopped on that return, so that interception's going to be the final play of this opening half. So we finished 2 quarters, a couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far, and no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Right back to Pacheco. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. It's Pacheco again. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Brought down by Reek Woolen. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down run by Pacheco. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. It was Andre Sisco who hauled him down there.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Yellow, yellow.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. Chased out to his right. Into the hands of Pitts. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Mahomes on 1st and 10. This one taken in by Chase. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a 1/3 of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. Now it's Mahomes. And he's got it. Had to lay out for it, but touchdown. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Aubrey Good on the point after. And the Chiefs drive their lead to 11. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Starting at the 10. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Red on red. 11, 11. Check, Panther.
They'll try it left with Etienne. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways.
Hey, Lion. 13, Lou.
Lawrence now off the play action. That's pulled in by the rookie out of Oklahoma. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Red, 23.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Hey, I'm going. 11. 11, Agate.
Here's 2nd and 11. That's Thomas, he's got it. And he goes out, just needed one more step to reach midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
He'll get this to Etienne. And he goes out a little short of the 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Has him on the quick hitter. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach.
17.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
On red. 30 left.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's on the move. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know, I don't mind taking that risk, especially on early downs. You try to shot downfield, it doesn't work. But Kate, the good news, you've got 2 more downs to try to find it first.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Easy, route. Here we go.
He'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And he'll make his way down to the 16-yard line. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Lawrence working from the gun. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Return starts from the goal line. He's stopped on the return at the 27.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Completes this one to Chase. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So now here's 3rd and 5. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Catch is made down the right sideline. A gain of 27 yards there. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Hey, 43, 15.
Now a give left side to Pacheco. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Finds his man, Chase. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Buy down these two.
On the carry, it's Pacheco. And he gets very good yardage there. That's down inside the 10. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
43.
A give right side. Here's Pacheco. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Chiefs up by 8. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. They'll run. Pacheco finds the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Chiefs lead by 15 now. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Right open. 11.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. ETN on the catch. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's 2nd and 5. That's taken in by ETN. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Buys time, rolling right. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it, drug the feet, that's a catch.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Hey, go.
Running back sent in motion left. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Brian Thomas Jr., his intended target. And that takes them to 3rd down. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. He just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage. Versus zone, it's all about that anticipation and accuracy. And if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
That's good for a Jaguars.
Putting a receiver in motion.
44-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Hits his running back. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
All their timeouts left, but they still need a quick score here. It's 1st and 10.
11, again.
Lawrence to throw it. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. First and 10 for him now, following the penalty.
23.
They'll throw it again. Completed over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Trying to find his tight end. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Let's go. On red.
Throwing now. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And 4th and 4 coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
30 left.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always, always emphasize effort on the field. And reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
Jaguars in a crucial spot late, trying for 2.
Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
One final shot here. And this is going to be cut for 2, so some fight left in them. Love it. It is back to a 1-score game.
Jaguars 28.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Chiefs as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.